The traditional blue-colored one here on screen is 59-11, and this is the final 59 of the trio that we've talked about. She's cataloged as lot 35. Again, these are Crickets, King of the Hill gone viral. They're out of 132.8. These 59s, I don't think I mentioned on the other two. They're litter mates to the Grand Open Bear that the Murphy showed at the Missouri State Fair. They're also litter mates to 59-15, and she was the lead bred gilt in the South Sale 2 summers ago, and she went to True Genetics. So, this litter was 16 pigs deep, and these sows have had the same ability to be very prolific in the crate. This one was the small one in the litter, and as you can see, even today, she's still less mature than her sisters. She's a litter behind relative to production, and I think that honestly that translates into more opportunity for a buyer. This one's would be in the lightly used category maybe from that standpoint, but 59-11 quality-wise runs right with her sisters. She's bred to pace car, and we mentioned already a couple times just how impressive the pace car pigs were this spring. We've seen a couple of them at the backdrop already. I've seen some videos of a handful of bears that are on feed out of him, and I like this mating. I think this is a really good spot for him based on what we've seen so far, and I just can't understate or overstate just how crucial this sow pedigree, this sow family has been for us. And then you throw Crickets in the mix, and I think what you're seeing here with these 59s is an incredible opportunity.
Yeah, the Cricket factor, I mean, is very, very potent here and very, very stout. And I think it's really neat that she's bred to pace car. I mean, this thing's skeleton and maturity pattern honestly lines up really good for that boar. And I think, the way that she's bred and the extra density and just substance that she's going to bring to the table, not to understate the fact that, with the Cricket thing, I mean, it's very, very white dominant. And to have maybe just a little different bred pace car potential son or daughter here that's maybe blue or white, I think has got a lot of value and just a lot of diversity going forward. Obviously due there to the 1st of July, and I think, again, fits in an incredibly wide magnitude of shows in places where they can go. And, again, sows that are built good, have the right kind of maturity, and bring the extra just generating factor and punch to the table. It's hard to believe that this is not going to end well for their new owner.
Great points, and I think it's worth echoing there on the white dominant aspect of Crickets. We had lots and lots of litters out of him, and he was white dominant. We didn't get belted pigs. In fact, we did get belted pigs out of Cracker, but we didn't out of Crickets, and I think that's a very important fact here, especially relative to these daughters that are selling in this year's edition of the sale. So this is 59-11. She's lot 35. She's another 59 out of Crickets and the King of the Hill sow. This one's bred to pace car and due the middle of July.